Howdy and welcome back, fellow nerds of the internet. I'm Skyfi, and today I'm gonna be playing more Waste of Loathing. So we're just gonna continue from the last time, so away we go! Hot food, cold drinks, tepid candy, fucking weird ass clowns. All this and more at the Killer Circus. Cold drinks, calls a clown behind this food stand. Ice cold sarsaparilla in bottles. Howdy, sir. Care to treat yourself to an ice cold soft drink? You said you're selling them in bottles. That's right. Got a newfangled crown cork, bottle caps and all. What kinds do you have? I got root beer, ginger beer, and sarsaparilla. How about a cream soda? Nope. How about orange cream? Nope. How about blue raspberry? Nope. How about snozzleberry? Nope. What kinds do you have again? I've got root beer, ginger beer, and sarsaparilla. I done told you once, dumbass. But do you make the drinks yourself? If you're asking if we have a wagon dedicated to brewing and bottling 3 different kinds of soda in our traveling carnival, no. We stock up as we pass through large towns. That makes me suspicious. Do you guys have a wagon dedicated to brewing and bottling 3 different kinds of sodas? How much are they? 205 meat. It's for the deposit on the bottle. Fine, yeah, I'll take. Everything here is overpriced. I want sarsaparilla. Here you go. Enjoy. Thanks. I don't know if I will though. You were never sure how to spell this, and you still aren't. Increases your moxie by 3 for the rest of the day. See, hell yeah, glad I bought the sarsaparilla. Tepid candy. Tepid candy. Why does it say tepid candy? Cotton candy, calls the clown behind his food stand, and this then makes a phew, phew noise with a slide whistle. Come try this just invented confectionery delight. Clown blows the slide whistle again as you applaud. Woo! Step right up, fella. Step up and try one of the world's newest candy sensations. What is it? Cotton candy. The finest in several senses of the world. Spun sugar created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and sweet and fluffy, it's like eating butterfly dreams and kitten wishes. So, it isn't actually made of cotton. What? No, cotton is indigestible, no matter how much chocolate you cover it with. Found that out the hard way, did you? How do you make it? That's a metal box with a wide funnel coming out of the top. This little machine right here. Can't tell you how it works, much as I'd like to brag. It's a trade secret. You invented it? Not as such. A couple dentists down south were the first ones. Dennis! Go figure. But after hearing about it, I managed to figure out how it works. Made a few improvements with my design too. Now I'm really curious. Sorry fella, these secrets in the box are for nobody's eyes but my own. I'll be happy to sell you some cotton candy though. Watch, yeah, 300 meat. I was gonna say watch should be like 200. Just 300 meat. Oh, God, I don't even know if I want it. I'm spending so much money. This carnival is fucking expensive. Like, stupid expensive. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. You notice that he's watching you, and then he notices that you've noticed, and he smiles and waggles the balloons at you enticingly. Howdy there, fella! Interested in a toy balloon? How much are they? For you, just 30 meat. What colors do you have? Oh, well, take a look. Red. They're all red. How do you make them float like that? Well, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float around here. Ho-ho! I'll take one. Alrighty then, here you go. You lose 30 meat, you got an item. Balloon. Anything else I could do for you? Can you tell me more about your circus? Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. Ho-ho! What would you like to know? What are your traveling plans? Haven't decided yet. That's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keeps things relatively quiet while we scout around. Get the lay of the land and all. Ho ho. Where'd you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting? Oh, northwest-ish. There's a little hole in the ground kind of place. You wouldn't have heard of it. Ho ho. Why is everyone working here a clown? Oh, it's traditional. When the, what do you call them? Rodeos stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took other jobs at the circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it's just been the normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. Ho ho. Who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman. Though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Ho ho. Got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. It's a real highlight of the carnival. Okay, see you around, clown. Catch you later, like an alligator. Wander off. This appears to be a shooting gallery type carnival game. Well now, Phil, I'd like to think I know a customer with a sharp eye and a quick hand when I see one. How'd you like to test your skills against a game of dexterity? What's the game? Well, on the wall behind me, I've got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons. For 10 meat, I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition. And your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. That's unusually honest-sounding description. I've discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. What's the prize? A ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Good luck. Shoot like a jaguar. Not sure exactly how a jaguar shoots, but presumably it's pretty good. You clear nearly the entire wall of balloons, and the clown looks genuinely impressed. Well, I'll be. Looks like you win. Congratulations on the finest shooting I've seen in quite a time. Circus show ticket. The show will be starting soon, so don't miss it. Thanks. I already have a ticket to Barnaby Bob's. Can I get another one? I see you've already got a ticket to Barnaby Bob's show, though. Those are limited 1 to a patron. Let me give you our other grand prize. He hands you a large and reasonably well-made toy stuffed cat. What? Well, now, this is as fine as a stuffed toy cat as you've ever seen at a traveling carnival. In the woods, miles away from anywhere. This item goes in your offhand, plus 4 moxie and 4 pistol damage. What? That's better than my shiny ball. Hell yeah. This kid here searching around with a sad look on his face. You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents?
I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir?
No, but I'm keeping an eye out. What's it look like?
It's shiny steel and it's on a little chain.
Okay, I'll let you know if I find it. This appears to be some kind of card-based carnival game, though it's not clear how it works from here. Take a closer look. Greetings and salutations, fella. This is a game designed to test your intelligence and capacity for abstract thought. And well, if you care to try your luck, far be it from me to obstruct you. What's a game? The simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards here. I show you all the faces, and then I turn them back over and start picking cards. You guess what cards I pick, and you win. You don't shuffle them? No, sir. If you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you've got a touch of magic in you, and you want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Just don't dig too deep. Okay, what's the prize? I take it to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. But I already have one. Give it a lot. Clown starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up with the backs to you. You manage to guess a few, but not very many. Don't feel bad, friend. That's about average. Not good enough to win a prize, though. Darn. This appears to be one of those test your strength games where you have to use a big hammer to ring a bell. Well, howdy there, fella. This here game's a challenge of strength, and I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you might prefer one of the other games. If you care to try your luck, though, I certainly won't stop you. What's the game? Simple as can be. Just take this big mallet here and hit the lever under that bell. Ring the bell and you win. What's the prize? A ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out. So it's a rare catch, my friend. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Hit it kind of hard. Okay, well, it doesn't look like we're going to be passing this or test your mind or might. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. Wait, or is it the same clown as before? He looks identical. Is he following you around?
Howdy, fella. Anything else I can do for you?
Were you on the other side of the midway just now? Oh, nope, that's the other balloon guy. We dress alike and use the same face paint. Did we fool you? He grins and gives you a big, exaggerated wink. But wait! I thought they said, like, with the eggs, the clown eggs and shit, that no clown is allowed to wear the same makeup as another clown. Yeah, that's gotta be the same guy. This extremely muscular clown seems to be guarding the entrance to some sort of stage. Clown crosses his arms and grunts when you approach. Ticket, please. Ticket for what? Barnaby Bob's Stunt Spectacular. What's that? The boss does a show. Yeah? Yeah. What kind of show? Knife tricks, mostly. Here's my ticket. Okay. Go on in. Show starts soon. He enters the stage area. Cool. There's no one else here, it's just me. This is the same muscular clown that was guarding the entrance to the stage area earlier. Doesn't look like he's going to let you backstage. Can't go through the backstage area. The hulking clown guard won't let you. You want to bet? He looks to be the same size as me, buddy. Look, we're about the same. We're about the same. I'm going to sit right here. You take a seat, and a smattering of other patrons appear and sit down as well. After a minute or two, there's a crash of cymbals, and a clown runs in from the backstage curtain and jumps up onto the stage. In contrast to the other clowns' colorful clothing, he is relatively simple. Black wool trousers and a bright crimson shirt under a pale tan leather jacket with fringe on the sleeves and a red heart painted on the shoulder. His face paint is plain white without any colored accents, contrasting his curled black mustache and thin goatee. A snappy silk top hat with a rakish tilt tops off his outfit. He doffs his hat and bows with a deep theatrical flourish, and the small audience claps politely. Clap. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and welcome one and all to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow. Now, I hope you've been enjoying the attractions and distractions of our little traveling carnival, and now it's time for our star performance, the main attraction. Ladies and gents, put your hands together for... A loud drum roll starts as he gestures to the curtain, and then the cymbals crash again. The clown puts his hat back on with a chuckle. Me, Barnaby Bob. Applaud. Much obliged, you're far too kind. Why, I haven't even shown you anything yet. With a laugh, he flips a large Bowie knife into the air. You didn't even see where he pulled it from. The knife glitters as it spins. He catches it and flips it in the air again, this time catching and balancing it on its point, on the tip of one finger. He holds that pose very still for a moment, then jerks his hand out of the way. The knife thunks into the wood of the stage floor, deep enough that he has to give it a jerk from side to side before he can yank the blade free. He winks broadly to the audience. Wouldn't be any fun if they weren't sharp, would it, ladies and gents? Clap. He pulls two more knives from his jacket and begins a flashy and elaborate knife juggling act. 3 spinning blades somehow turn into 4, then his hat is added into the mix, floating lightly through the cascade of knives without a single scratch. He finishes the routine by catching 2 of the knives in each hand and allowing his hat to fall nearly to the ground before catching it on the tip of his boot and kicking it back into the air on top of his head. Applaud. Ah, now there's some applause I believe I've earned. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it took a lot of hats to get to where I am today. He chuckles as he adjusts his hat back to its original rakish tilt. Now for the grand finale. For this, I'll need a volunteer from the audience. A few hands go up. Barnaby Bob ignores him and looks directly at you. How about you, sir? Okay. Good, I like a brave one. Step right up onto the stage here. Your name, please. Soup Noodles. It's a real pleasure to meet you. Finally meet you, Soup Sneaky Noodles. How did he know my middle name? I didn't tell him my middle name. A couple of clowns haul a large wooden panel about 7 feet tall, 4 wide up on the stage. Stand it up vertically behind you and stay there, holding it steady. It has 2 holes in it slightly above waist level and a lot of knife marks. Press your back flat up against the wood, please, and put your hands through the holes. You do so. The holes are just a fraction too high, so it's not very comfortable. And then one of the clowns pulls your arms back tighter and ties them together with rough hemp, so it becomes much more uncomfortable for a variety of reasons. Don't worry, this is just to make sure you don't make any sudden and unexpected movements. We wouldn't want that. Would we? Fret not, son. Everything's under control. Steps up close to you and adjusts your collar. Brushes the little dust off your shoulders. My control. You know, Soup, we get a sharp customer through here from time to time. But my, you're the sharpest I've seen yet. However, I'd bet a shiny silver dollar I've got something up my sleeve that's even sharper. His pupils narrow to vertical slits as he grins at you, revealing rows of pointed yellow shark teeth. As he turns away, you can see that the heart on the shoulder of his leather jacket is drawn with an arrow through it and the word Mom. It doesn't look painted on. Free your hands. You struggle a little, but your arms are too tightly bound. The rough hemp rope digs into your wrist. Barnaby Bob strolls to the other end of the stage and turns to face you. Now, don't you worry. This'll all be over soon. Just don't move. He has a knife in his hand again and gives it a few twirls and flips. Light reflected from the blade glitters in his eyes. Then, without warning, he hurls it at you. Thunk! The knife hits the wood before you can even blink. A hair's breadth from your left ear. Stare him down. Barnaby Bob grins at you as the crowd applauds. Another knife appears in one hand. And an apple in the other. He tosses the apple to one of the stagehands who carefully balances it on top of your head. Time for the old William Tell routine. A bit of a cliche, perhaps, but there's a reason it's a classic, eh, ladies and gentlemen? Take a deep breath. The crowd watches with rapt attention as he flourishes the knife, spinning it and flipping it behind his back. Then, faster than you can register, cold apple juice dribbles into your hair and down the back of your neck. 2 for 2. What do you say, Soup? Shall we go for one more? Stare him down. Barnaby Bob pulls out another knife and gives it a quick stropping across the pale leather sleeve of his jacket. Then whips a colorful spotted handkerchief from his pocket and blindfolds himself. This time his smile is much colder. I advise you to watch closely, Soup Noodles. Since you're the only one of us who can, watch closely. The crowd laughs, but you didn't really hear it. The knife spins in his hand. This time, either because of the adrenaline or because he's actually moving slower, you can see the motion of his arm as he throws it. He twists his wrist in an odd way that you don't think he did before. The knife is flying at you. The knife is flying directly at your right eye. Don't move. The knife, incredibly, swerves at the last possible moment. Thunk! You can feel the wood shake from the force as it stabs into the board. The metal is cold against your right cheek. The audience erupts into cheers as Barnaby Bob removes his blindfold and pumps a fist triumphantly. One of the stagehand clowns unties your wrists and helps you get your arms out of the holes. Bob takes your hand and raises it into the air victoriously. Well now, ain't he a good sport, folks, and as brave a target as I ever had. Take a bow, Soup Noodles. Take a bow. You bow to the cheering crowd, carefully keeping your eyes on Barnaby Bob. He bows as well, removing his hat with an elaborate flourish, and then he takes a slip of paper out of it. And as a token of appreciation, I'd like to give our star volunteer a gift. A year's supply of dynamite. Use it in good health. As he hands you the coupon, the clown leans in close to your ear and whispers, "This was the only warning you'll get, boy." You got an item. Coupon for a year's supply of dynamite. Barnaby Bob waves and blows kisses to the crowd as you climb down from the stage, and then he disappears through the backstage curtain. The audience gradually disperses. Wow. A muscular clown stares at you, but makes no move to stop your egress. What? The wagon is old but well maintained. A brass plaque on the door reads Barnaby Bob, confirming your suspicions. You knock on the door. "Come on in," Barnaby calls. You open the door and walk into Barnaby Bob's office. He looks up from his desk, surprised to see you. "You? Here, I thought I'd made myself perfectly clear the last time we met, yet you knocked politely and walked straight into the lion's mouth. You were either extremely brave or extraordinarily foolish, boy. Both, I might hazard to guess. I've got some questions that I need answered." "And you think I'm going to answer them? If I didn't find you amusing, I'd have vanished you off the face of this earth for what little you know already." "I appreciate that, but I just can't leave the situation unresolved. What curiosity did to the cat is going to seem like a Sunday picnic compared to what I'll do to you if you anger me, boy. Go ahead and ask your questions, but bear in mind, I already gave you your fair warning." "Who are you?" Clown smiles sarcastically at you. "Why, I'm Barnaby Bob. At your service, sir. You know what I mean. And if my estimation of your intelligence was not entirely off the mark, you already know the damn answer. You are wasting my time and yours, and you have precious little." "What are you doing here?" "Straight to the heart of the matter. Well now, I had you pegged as a clever one, so why don't you tell me? You're here on a murder spree." "Ah, fuck. You're here on a murder..." "Really? Well then, I'm certainly off to a poor start, what with leaving you alive, wouldn't you say? You humans really have forgotten what we're all about, haven't you? We don't feed on anything so common as flesh. We feed on fear, on nightmares. What the hell good is a load of dead humans to me? Are you seriously telling me you don't kill humans?" "Well, not as a matter of course. One or two here or there, sure. Keeps the wheels of fear greased. But it's a poor rancher that slaughters his whole herd, wouldn't you say? Try again." "You're here to take over. To subjugate the human race. Now why would we want to do a thing like that? Well, to rule? Kid, my kind have existed since before your earliest ancestors figured out how to crack open a coconut. If we gave a damn about ruling you, don't you think we'd be doing it already? Just imagine the pain in the ass it would be, the bureaucracy, the rebellions, the familiarity. Clowns feed on fear, boy. Familiarity is the anesthesia of fear." "You're here because of the cows. Perhaps you got a brain rattling around in that skull of yours after all." "That's correct. The cows came home, as you say, and we followed them." "Why?" "Why? Don't disappoint me now that you've impressed me, kid. Think about it. Your age-old enemy that you've been fighting since time out of mind ups and leaves. No farewell, no postcard. Wouldn't you want to know what the hell is going on?" "You don't know?" "Dear, oh dear, I've gone and said something I probably shouldn't have. Buddy, you're treading on some dangerously thin ice right now. I hope you're thanking your lucky stars that I consider you to be essentially insignificant. I can hear those gears ticking in that 3-pound dog's dinner you call a brain, son. Now it's my turn to ask a question. How are you going to convince me that I shouldn't just make you disappear like a fart in a tornado?" "Well, make it good, Soup Noodles. Make it good, because you get one chance at this." "Oh boy. It would be a waste of your time." "Yeah, I've already wasted so much of my time, boy. I think I could spare a little more. But it is rare that I get to have such a diverting conversation, so I'm going to be merciful. I will allow you to leave here, standing on your own two legs, but you will not be returning. If I ever see your face again, boy, I will nail it to my wall and put you to work as the newest member of my freak show. He calls for the guard clown, and he has him escort you back to the midway. You end up face down in the dirt outside the stage entrance. Where the hell is that kid's bottle cap necklace? Oh, yeah. Lost and found. A lucky bottle cap. Clown pulls a wooden box out from under the counter and looks inside. Appears you're in luck, this one yours. He puts the box on the counter for you to see and turns back to his girl for a moment. Look inside. I got your bottle cap, buddy.
Hey, sir, did you find my lucky bottle cap?
Is this the one?
That's it, thank you, sir.
No problem, kid. Is that it? Ah, this kid here playing with a bottle cap on a chain. Hello again, sir. Say that's a real nice balloon. You want to trade? I'll give you my lucky bottle cap for it. Okay. Great, here you go. Lucky cap. Thanks again, sir. Oh, nice. I got another year's. Holy shit. 52 dynamite. Huh, that's a little disappointing. Just one stick a week? Oh well. Alright. That was weird. You find an abandoned crate with 4 all dead stenciled on the side. Maybe the shippers decided wasn't worth the effort considering. What? Open it. Pry the lid off the crate and help yourself to the contents. Can't let taxpayer funded material go to waste after all. 2 smelling salts, army field trauma kit, military grade whiskey. Now let's get back on the trail, soldier. Sir, yes sir. Welcome back. Were you able to find the humming cave in the purple grass? Wonderful. Thank you very much. Blessings upon you. I haven't been here to the professor's house. Spot an astonishingly large horse apple in the distance. You are literally astonished by the size of it. It is very large. You discovered the big apple. The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert.
This is where that odd bleeping device led us. Looks like a perfectly ordinary house to me.
Maybe it's weirder inside. Professor's toilet isn't in very good repair. Flush it. Whee! 4 XP. This appears to be an extremely powerful magnifying mirror, basically an inside-out microscope. Microscopic mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. You gain 5 XP. Great! Books are so boring, it's a wonder the shelf isn't full of holes. What's this? The device doesn't seem to be operational unless its function is to do nothing. Dresser contains 10 instances of the exact same shirt and 20 identical socks. Doesn't look like this guy sleeps very much. Excuse me. My name's Soup Noodles. What? Oh, I didn't notice you'd come in. I'm not used to visitors. But folks generally call me the professor. Is there something I can do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo and I sort of followed the bleeping and it led me here. Well, I'll be. Certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is El Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today. El what now? El Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living as far as I know.
Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind.
Were they space aliens?
Could be aliens, or genius pre-humans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it is impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me have a closer look at your bleeping gizmo. Ah! As I suspected. This is one of them there transponders, yeah. Detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in, you see. That'll be why I led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. Tinkers around with the transponder for a bit and then plugs a strange stone marble into a socket on it. There you go. Good as new. Just swipe up or down to turn it on or off. El Vibrato transponder. Swipe. Now I gotta warn you. This device will lead you to abandon El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. Okay. You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato tech. The searching for it eats up all the time, and I could be using it to research it. Aha, I get you. Right, you're the adventurous type. So bring me back whatever devices you find. And if I get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us. Alright, deal. Great. First priority will be to get my keystone fabricator running. They lock their doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, see? If we can make our own, that'll open lots of doors for us. Literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? The components aren't rare. At least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me about 5 handfuls of scrap. Should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. Roger that. Where the hell is this big apple, huh? Where's the big apple? Oh, here it is. Someone's left a bundle of dynamite on the ground. You approach it cautiously, verifying that it's neither wired to a detonator nor connected to an actively sparking fuse. What an odd and dangerous thing for someone to leave lying around. Take it. You got 4 dynamite. Alright. Boy howdy. As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously stuck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Or was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Yeah, they should have. Doesn't smell any better up close. Clean it up. You make a little dent. Keep digging. Dig. Dig. I'm digging. Yay! I cleaned up a giant pile of shit. Is that really all there was? Back to this humming cave here. The El Vibrato bleeps and you follow the signal because of course you do. Why wouldn't you? One reason why you might not is that it led you to a hulking robot that could easily pound you into scrap. Approach it. Ow! This is not a skeleton. Whoa! Victory! You successfully destroyed a priceless ancient relic of a bygone and forgotten age. 20 XP and El Vibrato scrap times 3. Heck yeah. Oh, check it out now. Old medicine show. What's going on, Alice? Are you empty on whiskey? Howdy, Doc. There's another cemetery near here we ought to check out. A pretty big one. Name of Reboot Hill. Okay, I'll add it to the itinerary. Okie dokie. Doc. Ricketix Mutton Shop? How did you know that's what it said? Oh, it's changing. Doc, Real Politics, Mystery Cohort. Dr. Shtick's Mouse Hotel. Most of these books are fake, but there's one real one. Oils I Have Known. This book was penned by Doc Galactic. Ah, one of the pioneers of the snake oiling trade. Is chock full of recipes for tinctures and balms and such. Teaches you how to make advanced booze, oil, and potions. Nice. Potionology. Ironically, the oils from your fingers destroyed the fragile old book while you were reading it. Oh well. You get the sense that the sofa was pretty nasty even before the wagon got destroyed. You sit down out there at the alchemistry set and pull out your briefcase full of snakes and snake parts. What do you want to start with? A venom gland. Make potions. You stick a venom gland into the gland squeezer and prepare to turn the crank. What do you want to combine it with? A liver. You turn the crank on the gland squeezer and a healthy dollop of venom oil comes out. Then you wring a liver out, adding its oil to what you've already got. You got patent moisturizer. Well, that's cool. It's a former residence nightstand. Hey, nice. This guy must have been a snake oiler. Snake schnapps. Shot of snake juice. Yikes. Increases your range damage by 10 for the... Ooh. Ooh! I like the shot of snake juice. Okie dokie. Well, that's cool. Alright, well that's it for there. Reboot Hill. Flumbumberson takes a shortcut through what you take to be an old cow graveyard. Suddenly, the entire graveyard's where the bones clatters together into a giant antagonistic pillar of evil. Fight! Fight it! Wow, dude. Carnicat. Dang, dude. 40 XP, Ungolith Horn, and Infernal Soul Fragment. Amen.
Alright, you look around and see if there's any trace of that necromancer. I'll cover our backs.
Like you always do. Reboot Hill. Don't worry, it's just paint. Is it, though? What's this? See the ghost of an elderly woman holding flowers. She seems lost and depressed, above and beyond what's expected for a ghost. Howdy, ma'am. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, it's so awful. I can't remember. I can't remember at all. Let's start at the beginning, okay? Well, you see, I had 4 daughters. They married 4 brothers, the Smith boys, and after that, they each had 5 daughters of their own. Unfortunately, I outlived every one of the 24 of them. You know you're a ghost, right? Oh, yes. In fact, I died here in this graveyard, where they're all buried. I came to visit them, and I suppose my poor old heart finally gave out. That's not the problem, though. 95 years is a pretty good run, after all. So what did you forget? Well, I bought this bouquet of flowers to put on my favorite granddaughter's grave, but I can't remember which of them was my favorite. I'm so ashamed, and I can't bear to leave until I remembered. I see. Well, maybe I can help you figure it out. I'll thank you. I'd appreciate that ever so much. No problem, ma'am. Can you remember anything about your granddaughter? Well, I'm quite certain her first name ended in a vowel. Okay. I remember I was 40 when she was born. Oh no, 37. Or was it 42? Must have been somewhere in that range at least. Okay. Anything else? Oh, her first name was longer than her last, just like mine. Okay, anything else? I remember that she wasn't buried next to any of my daughters. Okay, anything else? She passed at the same age as poor Becky, who was always in such ill health. Oh, her favorite hobby was knitting. She starts to sob. She knit me a lovely sweater for Crimbo just the year before she died. And that's all I can remember. Knitting. Okay then, hang on, let me think a moment. Actually, never mind. I'll be back in a minute. said her first name is longer than her last. Ooh. You uncover a coffin that was apparently delivered by mail because it still has the address printed on it. Either that, or this was a joke about somebody going to Hellstrom Ranch after they die. Discovered a new location. This is a pretty long name. I wonder if it's this one. Let's go ask her if it started with an M. Did it start with an M? Was it M-A? Granny's eyes wide. Was it Magdalene? Oh, no, it wasn't her. Oh, I'll never remember. Granny Smith is too despondent to speak to you. Maybe she'll be over by tomorrow. Yeah, am I gonna come back tomorrow? Billy Spider McKinley. It turned out to be way more than one. Wise old Jed Marmot, 1706, 1777. This time the bar ate him. The ground here seems reasonably soft. Dig. Marmot skin cat. Nice. Peggy Immortal. Kinda ironic. Big Bob Hurlingham. Gone to the big pie eating contest in the sky. The ground. Ooh. Tripe pie. Nice. Biff Bunkerston. He was a real buttface. Snidely Crandlesworth. He was sort of like a Benjamin Button kind of thing. Clean Willie. Holy sh. Really, he's gonna hate this burial thing. Annette Scentibomb. Tried to eat her way out of a bear. What? Buck Jeansley. Nobody ever saw a man die that way before. Let's go shoot, Nanny! Get him, Doc! Oh my, wow. That hurt. What? Plus... Oh no. Oh boy, what a do here, what a do. It's a good thing I got all this damn dynamite. Eat my dynamite sticks, boy. Whew. Whew. Drink up, Buttercup. Alright, well I did it. That looked really sketchy. You defeated the whole gang of sweet skeletons, 200 XP. Hell yeah. Here lie the sweet gang, may they never wake up. Take the sword. Pluck the sword from the stone. Now you're royalty, sweet sword. Sword used to adorn the grave of the sweet gang, now it adorns the faces of your enemies. Ooh. I want to silver plate my sword. It's got +6 moxie on it already. Hell yeah. What's this plot 2? What is it? What are these plots for? Ding Scotch Turkinson drowned in a whiskey barrel. It's what he would have wanted. Decent whiskey, decent whiskey. Old Dead Tom. Took us kind of long time to get around to this. Fred Deeks. Couldn't remember the rhyme about which snakes are poisonous. The ground here, diggy dig, patent. Ooh, nice. Narrowed Flints. Died as he lived, screaming. Annette Jangle. First lady bicyclist to ride off a cliff. Wow. Riding boots. Lavender Cranks. Inventor of the external combustion engine. The remains of a picnic. Sugar guns, plum pudding, gothic cameo. Nice. I don't know what that shit is. It's an ornately carved brooch with a jet black gem in the center, which, come to think of it, might be jet black because of it is, in fact, a jet. What is this? Oh, it goes on my lapel. Open the door. Inside there's a document and a little weird metal object. Read the document. The document describes the Taunton burial wishes of Chet Lusterly in a weird sequence of letters. B-T-L-I-T-R. Pick up the object. It looks like a piece of a broken key. It's a fragment of a key that you found in that big fancy tombstone. A symbol. You don't have all the pieces. Okay. Oh, I don't have a pick. Damn. And now I don't have safe cracking. Dang. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to be gathering those up. Alrighty then. Plot number 3. Paulette Tootsberry died of a disease we don't have a name for yet. Dig. Based on the contents of the coffin, you'd have called it exploding skull syndrome. Whoops. Perletta Fink. Territorial scoffing champion. The hell is this shit? You're not going to get past this barrier of whirling bones without, well, making it so there's no barrier of whirling bones here anymore. Shoot him. You draw your pistol and definitely shoot the floating bones into bits that are too small to float. Nothing to it. Susan Boingstrom. Buried with her treasure, collection of dog ears. These cultists look like they're barely maintaining control over that skeleton. Interrupt. You throw a rock at the skeleton, which instantly explodes. Wow. That must have been a real high energy ritual they were doing. Hey! You jerk! We were using that skeleton! You guys are jerks for using the skeleton in the first place. Why, I oughta fight.
Latin. Eneptias.
Holy fucking HP! These bone barriers are disgusting. Oh my god, I don't know if this is good. I don't know if this is good. This is probably not good. This is not going to end well. I'm going to explode this shit. Fuck these barriers. I got plenty of dynamite from those clowns. I don't even care. Go bone barrier! Smack him with the dynamite, baby. Okay. Fire bullets. Fire bullets. Fire bullets. Let's burn you guys and burn and chemical poison. Okay. I'm gonna go with shooting Annie now. And in hopes that I hit somebody. Oh! I hit! Wow! Hell yeah! Go, Doc Alice! Wow! Nice. You wrecked whatever foul sorcery they were trying to accomplish here, and then you wrecked their lives by ending them. 120 XP, a black hood, skeleton bone, grave dirt, human... Hey, there's some human ashes. I need that. Alice survey. I need that for that one ritual. Alice surveys the scene, jots down some notes in her little notebook. Her eyes light up. Hey, she leveled up, Alice. Let's go. There's a black book on a pedestal. Take it. Fundamentals of Next-Mex. Peninsula Wackersley. Nice lady, but really unfortunate name, right? This is a hastily constructed, very shallow privy. I do have stench resistance. I think it's my offhand. The flowers? Yes. Okay. You open the door and dig around in the features. You found a mostly burned scroll. A burned scroll. No shit. Okay. The scroll has been mostly burned beyond legibility, but you can just barely make out something about hell cow energy in between the scorch marks. The scroll is in bad shape, and you can't really make out anything new, but you're convinced this must be another clue to the whereabouts of the necromancer. You stick the scroll into your journal. I should check that out. Robe receipt. You open the... Right. Oh, okay, here we go. You found a cryptic note about hell cow energy. The necromancer's lair must be somewhere near a powerful source of it, but you don't know where such a source is. Looks like that's everything you got so far. That one guy, you know the one. Yeah, him. Brett Haggins, the most strikingly rat-faced man any of us had ever seen. Stan Rietta Minkelston tried to eat a live eagle on a dare. Looks like the eagle knocked out all of her teeth on its way down. The skeleton doesn't seem particularly threatening, apart from being a general reminder of your own mortality. Can you imagine having to walk around without your skin on? How embarrassing, not to mention cold. Sure, well. Plus, I mean, dying's hard enough. Who wants to come back to life just when you've got used to being dead, right? I can see that. Please, can you do something? I don't want them to find me. Well, I took care of them already. Great. Woo! That's a load off my mind, let me tell you. Here, you can have this worry stone. I don't need it right now. Cool, thanks. It doesn't look like I can do anything else here except for this lady, and I'm gonna have to come back to her. I guess I'm gonna go to this new railroad camp. You spot a small makeshift signpost stuck to the ground a few yards away from the road. Stop to check it out. It says free meat, and indeed there's a small pile of meat lying in front of you. You're so distracted from rolling your eyes at this obvious trap, you almost miss the goblin sneaking up behind you. He's wearing an old buffalo skull's helmet, which you have to admit, looks pretty metal. I gotta hand it to you, you nearly got me. Good job. Ha! Foolish human is falling into my clever trap. Now you are giving me valuables, or I'm beating you up. You know, this may be the first time I've been mugged by a goblin. Usually you guys are more or less peaceable. I am smart like human. Why making things myself when robbing easier? Smart like human is a very accurate description of that idea, yeah. Let's talk to it. Giving me your stuff or hitting you. Calming down, we coming to some kind of agreement. Agreeing with either taking stuff or hitting. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna fucking fight you because I don't have hornswoggling.
Yeah.
Fight, fight, fight. Doing round 1. And it's a shame that I don't have any pesticide to fucking kill his ass. Let's do this. Fanhammer. Goodbye, goblin. You beat the goblin up and take his fancy buffalo skull hat as well as the meat that was lying on the ground. 40 XP, an enchanted buffalo skull, and 11 meat. Nice. Oh, somebody, did he really sleepwalk here? That guy stopped messing with his watch and started eating jelly beans? What you got there? Jelly beans? Yep. Can I have one? Nope. Please? No, get your own. Where'd you get them? A little way south of here from a fella named Roy Bean. Discovered a new map. Roy Bean's House of Justice and jelly beans. Are you sure I can't have a jelly bean? Oh, see, I predict. He said, "You sure I can't have one of those jelly beans?" Yep. Lady is still whistling to beat the band. Howdy, boss. Howdy, Smee. Stuck again?
Yep, got ourselves one hell of a canyon to get across. No materials for bridge building.
Any ideas?
Well, there's an old mine town up north called Breadwood. They opened a lumber camp after the mines dried up. You could fix a deal with them for the lumber we need. I can handle the engineering side of things.
Okay, where's that? This marks the location of Breadwood Camp on your map. You discovered Breadwood.
Of course, anything you find to build a bridge out of is fine by me, but that seems like the simplest option.
Well, I'll see what I can do. What's this? It's one of those pay telescopes for tourists. This one was designed by a promising young artist named Edvard Munch. You pay your meat and look through the telescope at the big canyon. You lose 5 meat. It sure is big. It'll take quite a bridge to get across that thing, that's for sure. Yup. Let's go to Hellstrom Ranch. This is right here, so why not? A grim-looking cowboy rides up and blocks your path. Hold it! This area is full of cows, and I can't let you go any further. It ain't safe for regular folks. Y'all go ahead and turn back now. You hear? Well, thanks for the warning, but what if I refuse? I'll use force if I gotta. You're gonna ensure my safety by beating me up. I recognize the conundrum, but that's the times we're living in. Push past him. One side, fella. Hey now, I said I ain't letting you pass, and I meant that. Just go back the way you can. Oh, shit. I don't want to go back the way I came. Hold the phone now. No. Flynn Bummerson's ears perk up, and he suddenly veers off course. You approach a weird clearing full of piles of rocks that make your ears ring somehow. The West Pole. Well, I pushed past him. I don't... Is that a needle? Yes! I need these. It must have had a real barn burner of a party here. I hear angry cows. Pow! Pulled some cows from their home dimension and mercilessly slaughtered them, you monster. Ha! Just kidding, they're super evil. 40 XP, 79 meat, tainted beef steak. You prep your skin and knife, but all useful hide bursts into flame and withers away before you get a chance to collect anything. Hooray! Keep fighting, man. I'm just killing them in one shot. 40 XP, 75 meat, roasted cow tongue. Gross. It's a portal to hell. You hear ominous mooing. This sure seems like a powerful source of hell cow energy. Damn, that thing's loud. Oh shit, there's 2 of them. Pow! Pow! Oh, they're spooky, huh? We're gonna have to equip some spooky resistance. 80 XP, 59 meat, tainted beefsteak, and tainted milk. Gross. Increases mysticality by 11 and your speed by 5 for the rest of the day. Wow. Tainted beefsteak increases muscle by 6. Mysticality. I want to become a spooky ghost. The only part of the shed that didn't burn was the part of the horseshoe it was attached to. Guess it was really good luck. Grab it. A lucky horseshoe. Nice. Don't turn it upside down or all the luck will fall out, because luck is apparently a fluid that only exists in 2 dimensions. It goes in your offhand. What's in my offhand right now? Isn't it my kitty cat? Okay. Well now, is that all there is to it? Okay, let's go... What's the West Pole? I don't know what that is. Let's go there. You run into a goblin chief. You can tell they're a chief by the hat. Oh, chef! A goblin chef! Excuse me, jeez. Well, I guess they're either a chef or they've recently eaten a chef.
Hey, hello, a human, hey!
Hello, a goblin.
Looking for tuna, seeing it?
Tuna. This being the desert, no tuna here for miles.
What are you saying? Tuna is delicacy.
Talk to it. Tuna? You mean a fish? Swimming thing?
Crazy human. A tuna isn't swimming. This is a desert. Where is it to swimming?
Well, yeah, that's my point. A tuna is round and green with red knobs, pokey spines having. Oh, some kind of cactus? Like a prickly pear or something? Yes, duh. Hornswoggle. Well, I am seeing great big mini tunas not far from here. Now you are mentioning it, I'm telling you where of giving me that fork. Sure, okay. The goblin gives you its fork, and you point in a random direction. After all, this is the desert, and you're bound to find plenty of cactuses no matter where you go. Wouldn't it be cacti? You got an item. Tuna fork. You gain 30 XP. Cool. Still don't have foraging. This yucca wants to be further east than it is. This yucca is straining against its own roots. Well, this place feels really weird.
I think I've heard of this place, the West Pole. It's got something to do with the Earth's magnetic field.
What's that mean?
Well, physics ain't exactly my wheelhouse.
I think I can taste the fillings in my teeth. A cheeky gesture. You step back and admire your handiwork. Handiwork. Heavy trigger finger. Song of the Spheres. Oh, nice. That looks cool. And Heart of Stone. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh, I got a tuna fork. This fork is made for shoveling tuna. But it's okay to just hit stuff with it if you don't have a lot of tuna to move. Oh, well, that's good. Now, what were those other perks that I just got? Heart of Stone. Your circulatory system is partly stone now, which makes your blood even more thicker than water than regular blood. Plus 10 maximum HP. Heck yeah. You hear stone singing in your head all the time. It's actually kind of annoying. Plus 5 spell damage. Cool! Very nice. I don't know if there's anything else for this place. Alright, cool. Let's go to Breadwood. Well, here's the thing out of nightmares. Well, maybe not your nightmare specifically, but definitely someone's. A human skeleton scuttling toward you, crackling with blue electricity and making a loud hissing noise. It sounds like a cross between a nest of angry rattlesnakes and a broken radio. Lasso that sucker! You pull out a coil of heavy-duty steel cable you found earlier and I didn't bother to mention. Poke one end into the ground and quickly tie the other end into a lasso. The skeleton, seeing this, gets the picture pretty quick and runs away before you get the chance to try out your lasso throwing skills. Breadwood Mayo. Yo, what up, baby? Howdy, Alice. Alice looks at the map.
There's a military cemetery near here.
The territory's military cemetery.
Hush, this is important. We're talking about a very large graveyard filled with skeletons and soldiers.
Oh, yeah, that could be bad. Yeah, military cemetery. That's it, I guess. Wow, a town's gone to pot when the horses are drunk. Wow, the horse is really drunk. All is not well with this well. This guy is grimly washing dishes. He notices you looking and waves you away, irritated. There's a note on it that says, "See bartender for darts." What the hell is going on here? Probably. Oh, they're playing Five Finger. Five Finger Fillet. Just two old friends reminiscing about good times and occasionally showing one another their guns in a non-threatening way. Well, looks like some poor son of a biscuit wandered into town. Howdy, cake sucker. Wow, geez. Rude and baffling. Get used to it. We like our cussing here in Breadwood. Sure, fine, but cake sucker? We also like our breads and bread-related products. So I've noticed. Ask about the guy washing dishes. What's with the guy washing dishes? That mother lover ran up a tab he couldn't pay off, so now he gets to wash dishes. Some of them dishes I've been saving for such an occasion. How much does he owe? 150. I'll pay it. You lose 150 meat. You're even dumber than I'd assume, but whatever. You can tell him he's free yourself. Alrighty. Ask about the darts. The sign on the... Ain't got no darts. Dang it. I'll buy a drink. Bartender pours a shot of something and slaps it on the bar in front of you. I don't get to choose? No. You got Breadwood bourbon. Well, thanks. Let's check out that bourbon and see what it does. Increases maximum HP by 25 for the rest. Hell yeah, dude. Hey, I paid off your tab. You're free. Huh? What'd you do a thing like that for? I was just feeling charitable, I guess. Well, thanks. I don't know how to do pretty much nothing except washing dishes. Nothing at all. Well, I can also wash clothes, and I can play the washboard. That's pretty much it, though. Send them to Dirtwater. Well, there's plenty of job opportunities opening in Dirtwater. Why don't you try your luck out there? Well, alright. It's worth a shot. Thanks, pal. He leaves with a wave, and the bartender replaces the sign on the wall. 30 XP. Dishwasher wanted. Oh, God, it's another spittoon! This is a spittoon. And an unusually full one. Probably best to leave it alone. Nope. Look, this isn't Mom and Pop's Family Fun Time Saloon. This is a dive bar in a dive town. The people who drink in here are mainly drifters and desperados. Don't go splashing around in the literal scum of the earth. Seriously, don't. This is wrong and disgusting. It is vile behavior. I have my face right up to the thing. What does it look like? No, I'm not telling you. Why are you doing this to me? I had to skip lunch today because I couldn't stop thinking about you and these damn spittoons. I've got my hand right in there splashing around. La 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 la. I'm not listening to you. You find nothing. You are the worst person in the world. Ha! I found something alright. Like a necrotic skin disorder, I bet. Actually, it's a pair of boots there, Mr. Delicate Stomach. Boots. Great. Boots. Full of bandit spit. I hope they have to invent a whole new kind of trench foot just for you. I hope they name it after you. Good, I hope they do too. They can call it soup noodles. You're just jealous of my sweet new boots. Spit-soaked boots. 3 maximum AP. I mean, honestly, they're not that good of boots. My silk nun boots are pretty good. It's got 8 maximum AP and moxie. I don't see the spit-soaked boots that it ain't got no moxie. What are these guys up to? The man with the black hat has a huge pile of meat in front of him. The man with the white hat looks broken and sad. What you playing, fellas? Pharaoh, but I wouldn't say we're playing. I'd say we did play until this cowpoke ran out of money. Well, the man in that white hat grumbles. How does it work? It's easy. You bet 50 meat and then you name as many pharaohs as you can. Every time you name one, I give you 20 meat. Wait, what? Those are the rules. How did this guy lose all his meat to you? He's real bad at it. Well, I'll give it a try. You lose 50 meat. Alright, partner, start naming pharaohs. Tutankhamun. Well, everybody knows that one. What else you got? Uh-oh, you don't actually know the names of any more pharaohs. Maybe you can get away with just making some up. Oh, I got one. Oh, God. Tutpophethis. I think it's it. Oh, I got one. Tutpophethis. He grumbles and hands you your winnings. Oh, I got one. Oh, God. I can't say these. The Jetra dances. Tutpopjamaman. Anamorasis. Oh, God. Jurpopon Urkortit. Snefwadon Bechamamon. Oh my God, I've got so much moxie.
Nam dum karar. How about... Oh my god, what is this? Cabin Munningen. Cabin and Mungenemesis. How about Amosa Ramosum Renaissances? That's all I got. Table's closed, get lost. He's still mad about losing, better leave him alone. Oh god. It's a post. Trade with it. Oh, it's an actual trading post. Like, it's a post. Oh, what? Hey, I need rope! Give me that. Yep. Desert eating and drinking. Foraging, hell yeah! I'm getting it. I want foraging. Now we're gonna get modern snake oiler. Alright, modern snake oiler. Let's read it. Big spleen, a perk that lets you consume more potions in a day. Quick on the draw, skill that increases speed. Bad medicine and combat. So wait, gives a skill that draw. So is that a passive skill? The quick on the draw increases my speed? I'm gonna do big spleen. You take a big whiff of the cologne sample and feel your spleen grow larger. Then you sneeze so hard that the magazine is blown completely to bits. Gesundheit. What's this? It says IOU 1 piano. Redwood Mayo. Howdy, Mayor. I'm Soup Noodles here on behalf of the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. We need to build a bridge in a hurry, so I'm here to cut a deal with you for your lumber. Alright, I believe we can scrape together that much wood. What sort of down payment are you offering? Oh, sort of expected you would just bill us. You want that much lumber with no payment up front? Are you serious? Well, I could probably offer you free train rides. I do enjoy a nice train ride. But that deal would be a real problem. And I've already got 7 problems to worry about. The mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces around nervously. Offer to help. Well, maybe I could help you with some of your problems. Oh, thank you. I'd certainly welcome any assistance you can offer. Look at the problems board. You glance at the problems board, which offers a selection of current issues as well as a dire warning. Which problem do you want to offer to help with? The missing mail. Oh, our last batch of mail never got here. We don't know if something happened to the mailman or what. Go talk to Reginald in the bunkhouse. He used to be a mailman, so he can tell you where to start your search. Okay. I'm going to just go ahead and accept all of these overdue books. Our library's only got 4 books, so it's serious business when someone doesn't return one. Our records say it was loaned out to a lady named of Alexandria. That was a couple of mayors ago, so I don't know her, but we've got an address. The logging permit. Running out of trees around here. We need to expand our operation a bit. Problem is, we need a logging permit for the next town, and the whole place up and died before paperwork was settled. The town died? Okay, I guess I'll go check it out. Ghostwood. Soup short. Oh no, there's a soup shortage! No! I am soup. Soup stock load. Oh my god, they have a place for me to thrive in. Let's go! We keep a municipal soup kitchen open to help those who are down on their luck, which is pretty much everybody around here, but we run out of soup. Oh god, no, it's like the worst problem in the world. I need someone to go fetch more from soup stock load. Well, you found the right man for the job. I am Soup Noodles, and I am here to get all the soup and eat it all. Gives you a stack of bread bowls to carry the soup in. Breadwood bread bowl. Breadwood bread bowl. Breadwood bread bowl. Breadwood bread bowl. You got yourself breadwood bread bowl. Ain't no soup like a breadwood soup. Breadwood bread bowl soup. Soup don't taste good unless it's in a breadwood bread bowl soup. Breadwood bread bra. Brabby boo bra. Bobbity boo bra. Not yet. Offer to help. What else we got in the skeleton raids? The military cemetery, not far from here.
I figure something must have happened to the caretakers because military skeletons keep wandering out this way and causing a ruckus. Alright, I'll check it out. Nope. Offer. Look. The stolen yeast! Do we gotta go out west for the yeast? We take our yeast supply very seriously here in Breadwood, considering we make soup bowls! And that dang yeasty gang made off with a whole lot. A couple of fellas said they saw them loitering around the old brewery, so that's probably where they've made their hideout. We need the yeast back! Go west! Old Schmaltz Brewery. Okay. Nope. Offer. Look. The missing bread. Oh God! The bread! If the bread is missing, we can't have Breadwood bread bowls. We can't have Breadwood bread bowl soup. The Baker Boys stole the Breadwood bread bowls. Baker Boy Breadwood bread bowl. Baker Boys cleaned our bank right out, and that's not a bit fabulous if you ask me. Fortunately, they can have been too secretive about the location of their hideout. Can you get our bread back for the Breadwood bread bowls? I mean, the place is called Breadwood. We need to have some bread for our Breadwood bread bowls. Did I mention Breadwood bread bowls? I'd like to file a complaint to the devs and order a name change from the Yeasty Gang to the Yeasty Boys. Bunkhouse. Oh, let's flush the toilet. On the one hand, it's a modern convenience. On the other hand, it's got zero privacy. Flush it just for fun. Yeah, I'm the master of flushing. Yeah, your toilet flushing muscles are in fantastic. Such a strong boy. I flush all the toilets. Yeah, so much so I just gained 3 muscles. 3 whole new muscles on my body. There's some water and a few miscellaneous toiletries provided. Wash up. Ah, much better. This guy seems very focused on his beard growing. Talk to him. Howdy, are you Reginald? Oh, I don't know what the fuck that says. Who in the fuckacia are you? I think that's... Name Soup Noodles. Mayor's got me investigating some missing mail. Said you can give me a line on where to start looking. Oh, yeah, alright. I gave up being a mailman a couple years ago, but I doubt they changed the system much. All the mail headed here used to go through a way station just southwest of here. Here, I'll mark it on your map. You discovered the postal way station. Can I do anything with this fireplace? This guy's just chilling by the fire. Must not be a very good fire. Howdy, stranger. I'm Hobart Buppert. You're what? Oh, I mean, hi, Hobart. I'm Soup Noodles. Hobart Buppert. What is it? You seem like a traveling sort. Mind doing a fellow a favor? What's a favor? Thing is, my only dream in life is to see an owl skeleton. Well, that's quite the dream. I heard they got one at a petting cemetery, but... The what? Petting cemetery? Is that what it sounds like? It's exactly what it sounds like. But see, I ain't got the meat for a ticket. You want a loan? Nah, I got no prospects of paying it back. But I got a camera, and I figured if you went to the cemetery, you could take a picture of their owl skeleton and bring it back here to me. Sure, I'll do that. Grain, thanks a bundle. It's an owl camera. Specifically an owl camera to capture pictures of owls. You discovered a new location, the petting cemetery. Okay, I'll be back. Hey! Ah! Huh, H. Holloway's. Foot Locker is labeled H. Holloway and is very locked. The locker contains a key to itself and a few miscellaneous sundries. You got an item, Holloway's pen. What the fuck is that? Is that a lapel? Does that go in my lapel? If I had to guess, it goes in my lapel. It does. Silver lapel pin in the shape of a mining pick with jumbo neck mine 1 year anniversary inscribed on the hat. I want that. 20 maximum HP? Hell yeah, that'll boost me up to 100. I'll take that. Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Didn't I buy a foraging book? I bought myself a foraging book and I don't think I read it. Yeah. Read the book and learn all sorts of tricks for squeezing extra stuff out of cactuses and whatnot. Foraging. Fortunately, while practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeezed the book into book juice, which it turns out it isn't a real thing. Start from the bottom up. Foraging, yes. Foraging maxed out. Awesome. So we got 597 left. I'm going to use that 500 on Shooting Annie. And I got 97 left. Up my Moxie up to 10. Bitchin'! Alright! Now I can get this here, pepperoni. Ooh, I got Tombstone Pizza. Okay, I get it. Isn't that an actual company? Pretty sure there's an actual pizza company out there named Tombstone. And they make pizza. Increases muscle by 5 for the rest of the day. Hell yeah. I'm going to have to go all the way back and start foraging shit now. Now that I got the foraging perk. Soup stock. Oh, get that soup. I want that soup. Your El Vibrato transponder bleeps at you and you dutifully follow the signal. Sheesh, who's in charge here? Leads you to a hulking robot stomping around in the desert sand, so the answer is basically not you. Approach it and fight. Alright, we gotta jump on him, boy. We're gonna get him. We're gonna do fan the hammer, though. Pow! Dead. Hey, I think we have enough vibrato scraps to bring to the professor now. Hey, I can forage these. Gimme. Can of tuna. Hell yeah. The pile of tailings smell a lot like onions. Ooh. Damn, this thing's making me hungry now. Tombstone pizza, can of tuna, onions. This cart is overflowing with savory tailings. Dig through it. You wipe the soup off and then dig in. Unrefined meat nuggets. Hell yeah. These lockers have been pretty picked over from the looks of them. Found a few worthwhile things. Can of oil, sulfur match, smelling salts. It's filled mostly with trash, but you do find a spooky white mask. Weird. Cultist mask. There's diarrhea under the crude pillow of this bedroll. This mine is the worst. It sucks so bad here. I have been in some lousy mines, but this one really takes the cake. Everything smells like soup. What the hell's wrong with that? The walls are slick with it. I swear I can feel it getting into my pores. If I went to a doctor for a blood test, he'd probably tell me my blood is tomato basil bisque or whatever. Ha! We finally managed to get deep enough to hear the master, but it turned out the dang soup table is higher than we thought. We're spending 90% of our time bailing the stuff out and only 10% digging. I've got noodles in my boots. I hate this so much. Now the damn elevator's busted. It was always making a rattling noise and the guys off shift couldn't sleep. That finally stopped. But it all stopped because the elevator itself stopped and we can't move it at all. Why did we even set up camp here? I had to spend the whole day scrounging around to find a replacement. 137, 59, and 23-pound compression springs for repairs. We'll install them tomorrow. Boss, we're giving up here. Oh, boss says we're giving up here and heading into a real deep mine they found somewhere up northwest. It's a shame we wasted all this work, but hot damn, it'll be good to get away from this soup. I will never eat soup again in my life. Heresy! This man says he'll never eat soup again. How dare he? Got the springs installed proper like with the strongest behind the shortest bolt and so on, but there's no time to wrench everything down. Gotta pack. Not like the elevator matters much anymore. I really hope I don't screw up again and forget my diary here when it's time to leave. I don't think I've ever managed to fill in more than 10 pages in the same diary. Attempt to fix it. You see the different size bolts on the side of the elevator, which are all very loose. There's a sign that says 3,200 pounds pressure required and some sort of gauge, which currently reads 0, whatever that means. I'm going to leave that alone for now. Okay, well, I'm going to head all the way back to Dirtwater so I can turn some stuff in. Let's go to the post office and send out this postcard. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be all. It's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. Cool. Hey, it's hot. It's Doug. Hot Doug's. Howdy, Doug. Well, if it isn't my savior, good old soup. Howdy yourself. The sign outside. Yeah, I had to change the name. Tried to file a trademark, and it turns out there's already something called a hot dog. What is it? Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't. Anyway, a single letter removed, and I'm in business. He gestures at the menu on the wall behind him. Buy something. Increases mysticality by 6 for the rest of the day. Muscle by 6. Moxie. Ooh, a saucy dog. This hot dog has been embellished with a zesty sauce. Don't get too excited, though. The zesty sauce is just regular old mustard. Thick, sturdy hot dog for a thick, sturdy cowboy. There's exactly enough sausage and exactly enough bun to qualify as a hot dog. I'll hold off on the hot dogs hot dog, excuse me.
Alright, well, partners, I think this is a good enough spot as any to leave off. I mean, we've got a lot done today. We dealt with those clowns. We found some soup. It's been a good day. Thanks for being here today to enjoy yet another daring adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to catch more upcoming content. And until next time, nerds, stay weird. Yeah!